Out of all of the combat sports events that happened this weekend, one person impressed me the most. That man is Patchy Mix. And let me tell you why. So let's just hop straight into the fight. Patchy Mix is this gentleman here in Southpaw, and this is Raufeon Stots. 19-1, I think, at the time of this fight. You'll see the result here in a little bit. His only loss was to Marabdvalishvili in like his 8th or 9th fight. He got spinning back fist knocked out cold. Since then, he's gone on an 11-fight win streak. He's beaten guys like Magomedov, who has beaten Petr Yan. Magomed is a very legit guy. Knocked out Juan Archuleta to claim the interim title. So Raufeon is no joke. But this is who I really want to talk about, Patchy Mix. He's 18-1 now, and he is mostly a grappler. A lot of his wins come by submission. His guillotine is absolutely ridiculous. I've talked about it on the channel before, but the way he uses the threat of a guillotine, because not every time you're going to get the guillotine, even if you have such a good guillotine like Patchy does, but he uses the guillotine position to sweep and get on top and just win grappling exchanges. His fight against Magomedov really impressed me. The fight that put me on to Patchy was his fight against James Gallagher, where they were both just pulling guillotines. Here they are fighting for the bantamweight tournament title, but more importantly, $1 million. Raufeon starts with a calf kick, really nice, as Patchy is looking to step in. That is about as clean as you can land a calf kick. Raufeon is a great kicker with his left leg, and he's a patient striker, I would say. And then he jabs and lands immediately. Patchy tries to counter with the lead hook, but that's a great start for Raufeon Stots. And then you see this. Patchy Mix double jabs his way in to this right hook. And see the guard that Raufeon brings up? It's a very high, wide, defending against the hook guard because he did throw a hook. So keep that in mind. And he goes immediately back to it. 1, 2, hook. And it's the same high defense up here. Great defense from Stots so far, but let's again keep it in mind. Patchy Mix slips on the outside of Stots' jab, looking to initiate a takedown, but Stots, very good wrestler, great takedown defense, as he showed in his fight against Danny Sabatello, his last fight. And you see again, same combination, double jab into the left hook. That one kind of sneaks around the guard, but same type of defense brought up by Stots. Keep it in mind. And Stots tries to go back to the calf kick, but here Mix does a good job at beginning the chamber, but it looks like just as he's getting out of the way, Stots might have caught that calf and have it turn like this. Like you see his leg turned over like that. So it might have just caught. But when your weight's not on the calf kick, it's going to feel a little bit better. Still pretty shitty. It's a calf kick. But when all your weight's not on it, it makes it a little bit easier. And again, this time it's just a single jab into the left hook, but he's throwing everything wide. Everything's coming in on these center lines. They're not coming straight down the middle. Wow, what a drawing. I'm an artist. But everything's wide and forcing Stots to cover up here, and very defensive against the hooks. And he catches Stots with a really nice right hook after his left hook. He goes jab, right hook, left hook.
Oh my god, I'm actually stupid. See me go left hook. Oh, and now he's going right hook. Like,
and catches him right on the chin, but Stots looks to return. Doesn't get too hurt by it, and then Stots is feinting his way in. Sees a backhand parry reaction there from Mix. He steps in with the 1-2. Just out of range, it looks like, might have glanced. Mix tries to respond with that counter right hook over the top, also out of range. And here again, double jab, left hook, wide left hook. Same defense here from Stots. He's used to these wide shots that are coming in. How many times am I gonna say it? Keep it in mind. I'm not gonna say it much longer. Here Mix steps in with the jab. Stots does a good job on slipping on the inside, trying to rip the body. Here we get to the finishing sequence. Yes, we're already here. So Mix feints the jab and steps into this huge knee. Absolutely massive knee that lands right on the chin. Everything, the whole fight, was coming wide around the guard like this. So Stots was getting conditioned to defend against shots coming here, here, here. And then Mix completely breaks the timing and throws a knee right down the middle as Stots sits into his stance, and it lands picture fucking perfect. And yeah, that is a devastating knockout. First round knockout win for the grappler, Patchy Mix. And yeah, not much to break down really, but just a super impressive win that I wanted to showcase. And yeah, go watch some Bellator fights and go watch some Patchy Mix, because this dude is legit.